Hello everyone and welcome to MBAP. NMAT has started off with the home proctored test. Okay, actually NMAT started off on 4th of November. However, from 20th of November, NMAT has started off with the home proctored test option. Okay, so a lot of students have chosen the home proctored test option. Okay, and in this video we're going to give you all the review pointers, okay, the main pointers, overall experience of how what students have experienced in the home proctor test. In fact, we have a faculties who have given this, so we have pointers from our faculties also, students also. I'm going to cover all those pointers in this video, so make sure that you watch this video till the very end. Now, before going ahead, a quick reminder to subscribe to our YouTube channel in case you have not subscribed it, and also follow us on Instagram so that you get regular updates with regards to college analysis, exam analysis, okay, and what you should do further with regards to your preparation. Now, the main point is here, okay, the main experience point is here is, yes, I would definitely say that it was a very smooth experience, okay, compared to going to a center, having the hassle of traveling and wearing mask and all of that issues. Definitely in front of that, the home proctored option is relatively very smooth. Okay, it's convenient. Obviously you will have to keep a separate room, okay, so people who can have that facility over there at their home, where you can assign a particular room only for your exam, no disturbances around. Okay, they'll check your room. Okay, they'll tell you to take a 360-degree view of the room. They'll tell you to show what's there behind the table, below the table, all of that is there. That's all fine. Okay, that's all a process, okay, which we should respect and assist them. So overall, I would say that given a choice to me to go for a center option and a home proctored option, I would, even if I have to give second attempt or third attempt, I would definitely choose the home proctored option, because over there I'm getting the convenience of not traveling. You just have to log in 15 minutes before your exam. Okay, so my exam was 9 a.m. in the morning. Okay, and I just logged in 15 minutes before that. So overall it was good. Okay, be ready with certain things. Okay, you would name, they would need your name verification, signature verification, the admit card verification. So keep it ready. In fact, I did not take a printout of my admit card. I only had the soft copy open in my laptop. Okay, and they checked it via screen share. Okay, so I just had my original of my PAN card and Aadhaar card, okay, for the name and signature verification. That's it. Okay, I had a pencil with me and two blank pages. Okay, and that is what they've given you in the description, that these are things that you're allowed. I had a water bottle. I showed them on camera that this is the water bottle that I have with me. Okay, and that's the only thing that I have in my room on the table, desk, okay, and all that. So they were pretty okay with that. Okay, the proctor was all through the exam. Okay, the lady who was the proctor, okay, she was available on the other side. Okay, you will not get to see the proctor. The proctor can only see you. Okay, and but the proctor is always there. Okay, and if at all she seems that you're going out of the frame of the camera and all that, she will give you a reminder that please be within the frame and all that. So that is all good. Okay, I think overall like the process was very smooth. Okay, yes, a lot of people in the previous analysis which I had given you on 4th of November, people were asking me about, now what is that if we don't attempt questions, okay, what happens? Okay, so there was a message given in the initial description that there is a penalty for not completing all the questions. Okay, see, you cannot skip a question and go ahead. That means you will have to attempt a particular question and only then you go ahead. But because there is a limited time for a set, okay, for a section, so in case you are not able to complete all the questions, there is a penalty. But they did not mention that what is the penalty, how much is the penalty based on number of questions, or how is it, or is it a fixed penalty. Nothing of that sort is mentioned, but that is very clear that there is some effect of not completing all the questions. But I'll tell you guys, okay, with this 36 questions, I found it that it is very easy to attempt all the questions, okay, and complete your paper. Okay, so overall exam was easy. Okay, cutoffs are expected to increase. I'll get into the details of each of the sections now. Now, NMAT cons. Okay, the way I chose it. Okay, my first section was cons. Okay, you can choose as per your convenience. I chose cons, verbal, and logic. Okay, you see here. Okay, there are certain things. For example, I did not expect 5 questions on number series. Okay, but I got that. In fact, I'll tell you this, that based on my tracking, okay, on of the students who are giving exams since 4th of November, what I've seen is that topics more or less is remaining the same. Okay, the major, like, there are times where people have got geometry also, where people have got mensuration also, where people have got coordinate geometry also. That has been the case also, but overall those numbers are very less, like 1-2 questions. So people who got geometry, mensuration, they did not get PNC, probability logs kind of question. But this part, percentage, profit and loss, okay, problem and ages, ratio, proportion, interest, okay, this part has been pretty much the same, okay. In fact, in some of the, so I did not get time, speed, distance, but some of the students got one or two questions on time, speed, distance as well. Okay, some students got only two DI sets. I got three DI sets. Okay, in like one was very easy, like really easy. Okay, and I was surprised to get that kind of a set. Okay, but the other two were moderate level, which I would say is calculation based. So someone who's not good with calculation will face a challenge here. So you should work on your calculation. Basic level questions, no tricky questions. Okay, you would read the question, see the data, you would know how to get the answer. It's just a matter of how to do the calculation quickly. Okay, so overall the paper was easy. Okay, I've given the level of difficulty that I got. Okay, PNC was one question, a little moderate level. Okay, would have taken a little more time than no, let's say close to 1.5 minutes or something like that. Okay, but this question was always obviously solvable. All the questions are solvable. It's just that you'll have to work on the time limit part. Okay, of how you can solve things. Okay, so overall it was the easy section. Okay, and that's why I have given it 80 plus score. I'm sure. Okay, people who are really good in cons. Okay, they can easily score 90 marks also. That means they can get a 30 on 36 also. Okay, this is also something that is possible. So but still, considering all of that, I'm just considering that 28 questions minimum you should get right. Okay, that's a score of around 80 plus. Okay, that I'm expecting, which is a good thing, because cons being one of the major areas, okay, of preparation of students. Okay, so that's why these easy topics like arithmetic and all that, you should be doing it. Okay, so understand, close to 12 questions, okay, had gone on data interpretation. Okay, these are other topics. So in this area there is variation that has come up across different slots. Okay, there are times where people have not got number series. Okay, people have not got logs and all that. So this is the part which is, I would say, is variable, or this is like fluctuating. This keeps on changing. This part has been pretty much the same. Okay, though the number of questions would go up and down, but topics have been pretty much same. Over here also, people more or less have got at least two DI sets. Okay, I got three DI sets. Okay, some other people got two DI sets. So this is also pretty much standard in terms of, in fact, the kind of questions also. You would get an easy set. Okay, and you would get a moderate level, which is a calculation intensive set. Okay, so that's overall about cons. Okay, that's it. Okay, from cons. Okay, a target of 80 plus. And as I said, people are good with cons will definitely be able to score even 90. Okay, that itself shows that the cutoffs will increase. Now verbal here is verbal, because people have a little low on accuracy here. Verbal definitely has got that chances. Okay, because you have analogy based questions and all that, which are a little tricky. Okay, because if you don't know that term, that is going to be tricky for you. In fact, RC for me, okay, you had two inference based RCs. Okay, in the given time, solving two inference based RCs would have been difficult. Okay, so I completely attempted the fact based questions, and this, not all questions were inference based. Okay, so the questions which were kind of easy to answer, okay, like title of the passage was there. Okay, purpose of the passage was there. Those questions were relatively easy. Okay, and then there were some questions which was inference based, but to on a particular statement. Okay, so they said that, okay, this part of the statement, what does the author infer from this particular statement? So that was also easy, because you could directly go to that particular statement and read that passage. Okay, and then that paragraph, and then answer it. But because of low on accuracy, because usually students are not able to maintain the same accuracy that they maintain in cons. Okay, so verbal has a little low accuracy. That's why I've kept it 70. Again, with the same points, people who have verbal as a strength area, they can ace it. They can definitely score a 80 plus also here. Okay, that is possible. Okay, parajumpers was really easy. I mean, really easy. I mean, I would say that even if you like, with the way the options were designed, okay, it was very obvious that three options are not going to be the answer. Okay, because the first opening line, okay, was starting with he or something like that. Okay, so you understand those kind of tricks. Okay, we have already taught you all of that. Okay, so this was easy. Okay, if you ask me what was tricky, okay, analogy was a little tricky, because if you didn't know those words, okay, sentence correction was a little tricky. Okay, the preposition was easy. Okay, this was easy. So otherwise, okay, I have mentioned all of that. Okay, overall score, okay, I'm expecting around 70 plus for a moderate level performance also. Okay, and for people who are good at verbal, definitely 80 plus. Okay, now comes logical reasoning. Okay. Under logical reasoning, as we have told before, also critical reasoning is taking a major portion, which is close to 50%. Okay, I also got some around 17 questions here that I got. Okay, so that's also like that's a good number. 15, 17 questions. I don't know exact number. You can check the number here. Okay, so these are the number of questions that I got on courses of action. Okay, and all of that. Definitely, courses of action is always easy to do. Okay, but the main thing that attracted me was this part. Okay, that input output was so easy. One of the input output was so easy. Okay, it was a combination of alphabets. Okay, and like words, not words, like alphabets, okay, and numbers. Okay, and the sequence I remember was this only, that the alphabets was moving in the vertical movement. Okay, the vertical movement, alphabets was moving +2 +4 +6. The numbers were moving +1 +3 +5. Okay, so very simple input output. Okay, getting 4 questions exactly right here. Okay, your puzzle set, which is complex arrangement. Okay, where you had some cities given to you, name of people given to you. Okay, and the designations given to you, and you just have to make a table of that. Okay, so that is also very easy. Selection criteria was a surprise element to me. Okay, but it's just one question and easy question to do. Okay, that was fine. Okay, number series, this was that figure based question. Okay, you get a figure like this. Okay, I had 2 circles and there was one number written here and one number written here. Okay, like this I had 3 circles and you need to, and like somewhere the number was missing and you were supposed to identify that. Okay, so overall, if I say, okay, the traditional logic part, okay, or the analytical logic part was more or less easy side. Okay, discounting based, syllogism based, puzzle based. Okay, one input output was a little moderate. Okay, but then if even if you've done this, okay, and here you could do 1 or 2 questions, would have been fine. So this is overall easy. Okay, where you could manage good with good accuracy. Okay, you can definitely keep an accuracy of around 90% percent plus. Okay, the accuracy that you can aim, you should be aiming. Okay, when it is about traditional logic. Okay, when it comes to critical reasoning, here people usually hit their accuracy a little down. Okay, so here you should be aiming at around 80% accuracy. With that, okay, I have put a target score of 80. Okay, with a target score of 80 here. So if you see overall, I'm expecting that it should be around 225, or in fact 230. Okay, around this is what I'm expecting the cutoff to increase by 15 to 20 marks. Okay, plus minus 1 or 2 can happen there. Okay, so definitely with that, you should understand that you have time in hand. Okay, the questions level is easy. Do not satisfy you know, do not be complacent at all by looking at a 210. A safe score is always 230 plus, is what I would feel. A 230 plus would be a safe score to get a call for the next round. So that's all from my side. Okay, and if you guys have any specific questions on the analysis, okay, something that you want more, you can definitely put down as a comment and I will answer it for you guys. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Share it with your friends, like the video, okay, so that more and more people can benefit from it. All the best. Bye bye.